Before you begin, to prepare for ritual meditations, shower, get comfortable, light some candles, and play some music softly. Make sure that the music is not full of lyrics that you may find distracting. For the dark moon, I suggest using simple, primal feeling music like drumming. Find a comfortable place to lie down and begin to relax. Starting at your toes and working up to your head, begin to relax your muscles, letting go of the day's events and quieting your mind. Breathe deeply and evenly. Let any thoughts that come to you run through your mind without focusing on them. As the thoughts begin to slow, focus on putting them on a shelf so that your mind is quiet. Visualizing yourself placing things on a shelf or in a jar or box allows your mind to know they can be retrieved later. Use whatever you wish as a receptacle, as long as you can let go and relax. Take some cleansing breaths. Focus on breathing in clear, fresh air, then breathing out any negative energy you feel you are still holding on to. Notice this negativity disappear like vapor as you focus on releasing all the tension in your body. For this first meditation, I will go through chakra clearing with you. In the future, you should add this exercise to the beginning of each meditation. Chakra clearing. Bring your focus to your breathing, focusing on your inhale and exhale until you feel centered within yourself. Take 3 grounding and centering breaths, bringing your focus to the base of your spine. Starting at the root chakra, which is located at the very base of your spine, visualize that you are connecting to Earth. With your next inhale, imagine that you are breathing energy into this area in the base of your spine. Exhale, releasing all tension, and as you breathe in again, imagine that you are drawing in red light from below you. Hold this thought for a moment, picturing the red light growing brighter and stronger as the chakra becomes active. As you exhale, let go of any tension and blocked energy that may reside there. Visualize making a strong connection with the earth. You should feel a downward pulling like a magnetic attraction to the earth. Exhale, releasing any tension you may feel in the root chakra and letting the earth take it from you. As you continue to breathe, feel yourself connected, deeply rooted and calm. Inhale again, bringing energy in, then exhale, releasing tension out. Relax. Inhale again and focus on moving energy up to the sacral chakra, located in the lower belly area. Inhale, and as you do, draw energy up from the root chakra to your sacral chakra. As the energy enters your sacral chakra, feel the light turning from red-orange to a bright pumpkin color orange. Hold this image for a few moments. With each exhale, feel the tension stored there draining away. Let it go. Breathe and center yourself. Know that your creative juices flow freely. See the light becoming brighter and stronger as the energy moves into and activates the second chakra. Breathe deeply and center yourself. Relax. Continue to breathe and feel the energy move up through your sacral chakra and into your solar plexus, just above the belly button. As you draw the energy up, see it turn from bright orange to yellow orange, and then to bright yellow like the sun. Know that this is where your confidence is. This is how you choose your life path and manifest it all good decisions in your life. Let it activate and acknowledge whatever comes to you. Continue to breathe, and when you exhale, visualize that you are releasing doubt and tension, releasing frustration and anxiety until you bring yourself to a state of clarity and feeling relaxed. See and feel the light flowing through the solar plexus below the belly button. Release the tension stored there. Let it go. Continue your steady breathing. Inhale once again and imagine pulling the bright sunny yellow light up to your heart chakra. See the light turn from bright yellow to green as it fills the heart chakra. Know that this is the center of feeling and compassion, the place where you feel the life and breath of the things you care most for. Understand that the heart chakra center is also where you harbor those things that hurt you the most. Acknowledge the feelings that come up for you and let them pass without focusing on them. Imagine moving these feelings down into the earth and releasing your attachment to them. With each inhale, imagine the green light becoming stronger as the chakra activates. As this chakra activates, sense your connection to everything around you and know that you are not alone. Stay with this feeling for a time. Continue to breathe deeply and steadily. Move your focus from the heart into the throat chakra and imagine pulling the green light up into the throat. As it rises, see the light turn from green to blue-green and finally a deep blue color. Feel the blue light brighten as you release tension. See and feel the blue light fill your throat as the chakra activates. Know that you have the will and the ability to speak your needs to others without force. Exhale. Let the tension go, knowing that you can and will speak the truth. Release the fear that you may be harboring here. Feel your throat muscles ease and release tension. Let go and breathe deeply. Now imagine pulling up energy from your throat chakra to your third eye, at the brow between your eyes. Breathe in and imagine the blue light turning to a deep indigo blue color. See the center becoming brighter as you release tension and doubt. Know that you are safe. Exhale and release. Know that this is where truth and wisdom reside. Your guide is with you, and you can be assured you are clear of thought. Exhale and breathe out any remaining tension you feel here. Let go and continue to breathe steadily. Move your focus up into the crown chakra, near the crown of your head. Know that you are now open to all that is above you, divine energy, the universe, and collective conscious. See the deep indigo blue light turn to a violet color and then to white. This is the protective light of the universe that is meant to aid you in your work and protect you against negative energy. Feel the top of your head open and allow the energy to pour down through your chakras, cleansing, healing, and balancing them. Breathe in, surrounding yourself in this light. Exhale, bringing it down over you like an egg. Let this light encompass all of your being. As above, so below. Know that you are safe and nothing will harm you. Continue to breathe, and as you do so, feel this light filling you to the brim. When you cannot take on any more energy, you feel at peace, balanced, and ready to begin your work. If you are not moving on to more ritual work, visualize each chakra getting smaller and the light contained in them getting softer, starting at the crown chakra and in descending order. When you reach the root chakra, take 3 more cleansing breaths and return to a normal waking state. If you are going to continue with ritual work, open your eyes when you are ready. Do not perform the chakra closing until after you leave the meditation. You should feel centered, grounded, and focused. Imagine yourself surrounded by a white bubble in which you are completely safe. You are ready to begin the following meditation. As you work more with the chakra meditation, it should become quicker and easier for you to get into a ritual mind or space. The emotional content and experiences should lessen over time as you become more balanced. Meditation, meeting the reflections of self. You drift off slowly, quieting your mind and allowing all thoughts to fade. Everything around you is dark and comfortable. You feel no desire to open your eyes. You relax more deeply into yourself and enjoy the silence that you have created. As you begin to drift, you can feel your body resting and becoming more comfortable, almost as if you were floating in a dark pool of water. You relax and allow yourself to drift. As you are drifting, you notice that you can feel a breeze softly caress and tickle your face. You can smell the heady scent of sweet grass and sage around you. You are aware that you are standing upright on solid ground and no longer drifting in the dark pools. Your mind is calm as your eyes begin to focus. As they focus, you realize it is nighttime and you are in a field of sweet grass that is swaying in the night breeze, and you can smell the sage growing in the brush behind you. A short distance to your right is a stone well with a wooden thatched roof. It has an arm with a rope that is holding a wooden bucket. You wonder if you traveled through the well and this is how you came to be here in this field. Looking past the well, you notice some distance away, a dark forest is at the edge of the field that is in front of you. You wonder what lies inside the forest. As you continue to take in your surroundings, you look up and note that the sky is dark. You can see the stars, but there is no moon visible in the sky. Even though it is dark with no moonlight, you still find that you can see clearly and comfortably. You become more curious about the forest and cross the field until you are at the forest edge. As you come closer, you can see that the forest is old and tangled. It reminds you of the enchanted forest in the fairy tales you read as a child. You peer into the forest, but it is dark, and you may find yourself a little nervous about going farther. As you think about this, you see a soft glow coming from around your hands and feet. It is then that you remember you are protected by the white bubble that you have placed around yourself. You feel more confident and take a brave first step into the forest, then another, until you have penetrated the darkness. As your eyes adjust to this new darkness, you begin to see with wonder all of the beauty that lies in the veiled darkness, and you are no longer apprehensive. Feeling more relaxed now, you continue walking and taking in all that surrounds you. As you make your way farther into the forest, you step carefully, exploring the forest floor. You can see outcroppings of rocks and wildflowers. Get close to the flowers and smell their fragrance, taking in the colors and details of each of them. Pick one of those wildflowers, one that appeals most to you. Take a moment to observe the flower in your hand and remember the details of it. Carry it with you as you continue to walk deeper into the woods. As you walk, you make note of other things you see in the forest. The trees, flowers, even animals seem to call your attention to them. Remember these things. You find yourself surrounded by even older trees, which seem to encroach upon your path. You must be getting closer to your destination. You feel anticipation and the tingle of energy rising within you. Ahead, you can just barely make out an inner grove. It appears to be a sanctuary in the center of the dark forest. As you move toward the grove, you feel comforted. In the clearing is a mirror that is almost as tall as you. It is glowing with purplish silver light, even though there is no moon visible in the night sky. As you get closer to the clearing, you notice a short distance in front of the mirror is a silvery white, waist-high stone altar. Take some time to study the altar and the mirror and what they are made of. Observe what lies on the altar itself. Move around the altar toward the mirror behind it. There is a bench in front of the mirror. It is made of the same material as the altar and is the perfect height for you to sit on and gaze into the mirror, or turn to and work at the altar. You feel compelled to sit down on its cool, welcoming surface. As you do so, you realize that this is your mirror, the mirror of your inner truths. Get comfortable on the bench and spend a moment looking at the details of your mirror. When you are ready, look up into the mirror's glassy surface. At first you see only a black pool that appears to be both solid and liquid at the same time. You continue to study the pool's glassy surface for a while, but you cannot see your reflection in the mirror. Gazing into the mirror, you are aware that there is something coming to its surface. An image forms in the mirror. As you study the image, you realize that it is yourself that you see in the mirror. Take a moment to see yourself. Continue to gaze. Notice that the mirror is changing its form. This time, the mirror is taking on the face of happiness. You now understand that the mirror is showing you as your desired self, happy and content in whom you are. Here within this sanctuary, you can ask questions about how to attain the person you see reflected in the mirror's surface. Realizing that the mirror will show you true things about yourself, you begin to experiment with it. You take some time and ask the mirror to show you the mask you wear and the pieces of yourself that you fear. Study them and make mental notes about these things. Do not push yourself to see everything at once. You can come back here as many times as you like. Only ask to see what you are ready to accept and work on. When you feel you have finished or the mirror has returned to darkness, take a moment and thank the mirror, the goddess, God, or both, and place the flower you picked in the forest on the altar as an offering for them. Rise from your resting place on the bench and begin to make your way back to the path and back through the dark forest. As you follow the path out, consider what you have just learned. Let your feet guide you swiftly back to the field that you began in. As you enter the field, you find that your bubble has taken on the same purplish silver glow that the mirror had. You are not afraid. You feel comfortable with what you have learned and what you have accomplished. The uncertainty that you felt upon entering the forest is no longer with you, and all is serene. Take a deep breath. Take a moment to ground your energies and center your mind. Prepare yourself to venture back to a waking state. Go to the stone well with the thatched roof. Pull the crank until the bucket comes to the surface. Pick up the ladle inside the bucket and drink from its waters. Feel the refreshing water pour down your throat, replenishing and refreshing you and your spirit. As you do this, close your eyes and take in the nourishment you are receiving. Slowly find yourself peacefully transported back to your body as the meditation dissolves. Take a moment and feel your body surrounding you once again. Relax and let the meditation and all the things you saw sit within your mind. When you are ready, stretch your muscles and sit up slowly. Write in your journal about what you have seen, heard, and accomplished this night. When you finish your work, make sure to spend a moment shutting the chakra centers down. Starting in reverse at the crown, envisioning the top of the crown closing to a smaller beam of light, then decreasing the intensity of the light at each chakra point until you reach back down to the root. Make sure to never entirely close off the crown and root chakras, as they are your anchor points to the energy above and the ground below. You can minimize the chakras by breathing down through the exhale to push any excess energy back into the earth in the same way you did to release tension. When you feel that all is restored to normal, open your eyes and feel alert and balanced. Thank the earth and divinity for aiding you in your work, helping you to heal and keeping you in balance. When you become more practiced at opening and closing the chakras, it should only take 3 to 5 minutes to complete the process. The chakra cleansing may be performed with the meditations on their own or at the beginning of any ritual in this book. I have found through personal practice that it is a good way to shift my conscious state before beginning any magical workings. Notes: do be aware that as you open and close the chakras, you may have auditory, visual, or sensory experiences, or sometimes nothing at all. These are all normal experiences, but they should not be overwhelming or painful. Some people experience elation, emotions, visions of past or present events, or the feeling of weight being lifted from them. You may cry, burp, become mildly nauseous, or feel your body make internal shifts. These experiences often represent things that are unresolved, or they are fragments of behaviors that have remained because you need to be worked on. As such, they are tied to memories or to problems in the chakra system, so pay attention to them and write them down after you complete the meditation. They will give you important clues to your shadow work.